What is queer? This word means rare, peculiar, strange, and it has been linked to the sexual sphere since the 19th century. People from this minority use the term as a way to remind themselves of how the rest of the world perceives them. But who takes part in this minority? In this group, there are people who are identified as lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. These people have fought for a long time to be able to express themselves and have the same rights as a heterosexual person. Imagine that one day you wake up without the right to express your sexual orientation because it is not what people are used to, and you feel bad, trapped, and oppressed. That is why it's important to support this minority, since no living being should have less right to express themselves than others. In the 1960s, there had been the first sexual revolution, and in the 1980s, a second occurred, in which this minority began to take pride in their identity with a word that had long been considered an insult. Members of Queer Nation, founded in New York City in 1990, of what was labeled as a queer theory the following year, were not the first to affirm to or reclaim queerness, but they formed the idea. This minority faces some problems such as violence. It was reported that 1 in 5 hate crimes committed in the USA had to do with a sexual orientation. Other problem is the parenting. Only a few states in United States allow gay couples to become parents, but most do not allow it until they see it as something unnatural, even if it is not. One of the problems they have faced all the time is the gay conversation therapy. Concretely, in the vast majority of states, children can still be sent to this. It harms them it harms them psychologically. They have also suffered from discrimination at school, work, accommodation, public and private service, just for having a different sexual orientation. This minority has not received as much support as it should, but that is why they continue to fight. So far in United States, there are 20 states and Washington D.C. They have passed anti-discrimination laws. There are states that support homosexual parenthood where queers enter in the states like California, Colorado, among others. Organizations have also been created to support this minority, such as Lambda Legal and LGBT Foundation. We can support this minority by recognizing and accepting their sexual orientation, getting more informed about the growth, giving support in the marches, obviously not attacking or making them less as people, not making offensive comments towards them, among other things.